Am I looking at you?
Welcome in here to the Midwest Mike Show with hosts Austin McGee and Gary Carl. Special guest here on hand tonight, DJ Pittel from Central High School. Take it away, guys.
All right, I'm Gary.
And this is Austin.
And we are Midwest Mikes. We are coming back at you live from inside Hy-Vee Arena, live on the U with our show this week. And as always, we're sponsored by Longboards. You can visit one of their 6 locations in the Kansas City area. Check out their Twitter at LongboardsKC, website longboardswrapsandbowls.com. And there's actually a great location right here inside the Hy-Vee Arena. I checked it out tonight. Had a quesadilla with some cheese and steak. It was pretty good. My wife had a Thai bowl. It was a good meal.
Is that a 10? Is it a 10?
Yeah, absolutely. It was fantastic.
Good.
So check out Longboards. Again, go to longboardswrapsandbowls.com. You can check them out there and find the location nearest you right here in the Kansas City metro area. But we are joined by DJ Pittel, former offensive coordinator at William Chrisman High School. Currently just got the job at Kansas City Central Academy of Excellence, Central High School. So, DJ, welcome to the show.
I'm glad to be here. And listen, Longboards up Northland all the time. Huge fan of Longboards. Love it. 619, phenomenal. The country boy, outstanding. We like once a week. It's funny you said Longboards. I was like, ooh, Longboards.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
So, yeah, check out the location there in North Kansas City. As you can tell, I do like to eat. I know a little bit about food.
Yeah.
You do as well.
Yeah.
So
trust me, the camera's not adding pounds. I'm just this big. Like it's not adding anything. This is just me.
Yeah. So check out Longboards. So why don't you? Most previously you were at William Chrisman. Just took over at Central. Going to try to resurrect that program. Before we get into some of that tonight, why don't you kind of fill our viewers in, for those that don't know or didn't hear you on the show last time, kind of where your coaching career started and how you've rose up through the ranks.
All right. So I started at St. Pius High School under Rick Byers. I asked to be a volunteer coach, and he volunteered me with Tim Grunhard. And so I started to learn the offensive line under Coach Grunhard with those fantastic teams there at St. Pius. We had backs like Pat Cashmore, and I mean that
had a couple players.
Yeah, we had some dudes, right? We had some dudes, so it was always nice to be around that. And then when Grunny took the job at Miege, I was the first one he called. We went to Miege. And that's when Miege was the homecoming team, but on the visitors' side.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that was...
they were the visitors. They scored 6 touchdowns in 9 games the year before we got there. And so that has turned around greatly.
Absolutely.
It's always been phenomenal to continue to watch Miege even after I left, to continue to know what we've done at that program, what we started, all the sweat that's gone into those hallways. And it's an amazing thing to see it now from where it was when we were just, trying to survive. Always being handled by Blue Valley or Blue Valley West or St. Thomas Aquinas, and then finally snapping those losing streaks to them, and stopping Blue Valley's long losing or winning streak. So that was an awesome experience. And then after that, I went to Blue Valley Southwest. Coached Aaron Ramsey and a guy named Andrew Miller, who's still playing with the Cleveland's Indians organization.
Okay.
And now, after there, went to Park Hill South, was there for a year, went to Ruskin. Then I became a grandfather, so I took a year off, spent some time with my son and my grandson, helping him get to there. And then Scorpio Horn, who is the defensive line coach at Mo West, gave me a call and said, hey, listen, I need some help over at William Chrisman. So I came to William Chrisman. We happen to I've had the honor of coaching 3 different conference offensive players of the year in 3 completely different systems. And so from Montel Kozar to Aaron Ramsey to James Bailey, who's now up at Mo West fighting for a starting tailback job. And then I applied at Central on November 28th and didn't hear anything. And then all of a sudden January came and got a call for an interview, did an interview, and then didn't hear anything. And so I sent an email to the principal and said, hey, I just want to thank you for giving me opportunity. I'd never interviewed as a head coach before, and it was an awesome experience. And then the next day gave me a call and went in, and then that would have been middle of April. And then here we are right now. We are putting together a program on the fly as we speak.
Yeah, it's always interesting, to hear you tell the story of your journey. And, every coach's journey is different, takes you in a different path. 10 years ago, when you guys first went to Miege, it was a laughing stock program.
Oh, we were terrible.
I mean, nobody expected anything out of it. And, it's crazy to think how far they've come. And, you were one of the guys that definitely laid that groundwork, put in those first couple layers of bricks, getting that thing going. I mean, and now it's definitely, a top program in Kansas City and if not the nation. I mean, when people think about that, just to think 10 years ago where it was and then, now where it is, it's unbelievable.
We scored the first year we were there, we scored twice versus Blue Valley West. We played them twice in the same year, and it's because they kicked the ball to Justin McKay. Like that wasn't even like we didn't score. We stopped Blue Valley's long winning streak. They had gone to state like 2 or 3 years in a row, and Steve Rampy had that program rolling. We beat them 14-13, okay? We did not have a first down.
And
we beat them 14-13. We threw a double reverse pass for a tutty and had a pick six.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And that was it. Like that was us.
Yeah.
And now look, now they just continue to roll, and it's awesome to see what John Holmes is doing over there. I mean, you got to give credit to John. John was put in a situation when Grunhard left. It's odd to think that he was not the first choice.
Yeah,
he was not the first choice
talking
in
to
that
different
program.
people, and they tell me that, and I just look at them like they have to be crazy. I mean,
he
you
lives
can't,
across the street.
He's a Miege guy.
Went to high school there. Like he that was his whole life, was to be a Miege ball boy when he was in Little League.
Yeah,
and
that's when they were good.
Right, and then now all of a sudden they're like, I don't know if we want you to be it. But he's done a phenomenal job.
Oh, yeah.
Full credit to Coach Holmes and doing what he's doing, and he has really got that thing rolling over there. They're going for number 5 this year.
Yeah, I mean, and a lot of people thought when Grunny left that there would be a little drop off, and I mean they didn't skip a beat. You're absolutely right. Credit to Coach Holmes.
They played in the state championship game that next year.
Yeah, I mean they just picked up right where they left off, and I mean they're just rolling. And then we crossed paths first, in Ruskin.
Sitting in the booth together.
Yeah, sitting in the booth together, in 2014. And, I was coaching D-line there and helping spy some things for defensively, on that side of the ball. And you were calling plays up in the booth. And,
trying to call plays.
Yeah, trying to call plays. Our head coach, we still joke, he'd kind of get in your ear and throw the 9.
I don't have anybody who can run or catch or throw, but we'll throw it deep again.
We'll throw that fade.
We'll throw it again. Whatever. We'll
it's
send it down there.
Probably a 15% pass, on a good day, and we'll throw it 5 or 6 times a game.
I would sit in that booth and I go, Gary, I got to throw slant here. And you'd be like, I know it's wide open. And then so I'd call the slant, and all of a sudden I'd see that 9 ball, and I go, oh, my God. What are we doing?
Yeah.
That would be terrible.
But, I mean, we laugh and joke, but it was a good time. It was good to kind of get to know each other. And, you always meet different guys coaching. And, I'm glad we've stayed in contact, since then and became even better friends. And, so now taking over the Blue Eagle program, in the
Does
past,
the helmet not look nice?
The helmet does look nice.
Helmets look nice.
Looks really good.
Yeah.
I just want you, Cowboy fan, to say how nice those eagle wings look on that helmet.
They're
into the mic, right there. You can go ahead and say how nice that looks.
Yeah, the Blue Eagle. The Blue Eagle.
The Blue Eagle, that's right.
Those Blue Eagle wings do look nice.
Yes, sir.
I actually spent a year at Central, before I was at Ruskin, and, it was I did not personally have a good experience there, and there's a definite, negative connotation in the past to that program.
Right.
And we don't need to go into that, and we're not. But what are some of the first things you've done since getting the job there? You said kind of mid-April that have started to turn the thing around.
Well, the first thing we did is walk into there with no reservations and no hesitation. It's all gas, no brakes. Listen, there's I mean, where am I going to go? I mean, I can't get worse, right? We were 1-9 last year.
Yeah.
Right? We ended up with 15 players on the roster by the end of the year, right? So I can only build the program. And coming in and speaking life into it is something that's been a positive. I have found nothing but welcome arms and just how open everybody has been. The Mr. Madry, the principal, super receptive to whatever I ask for. Michael Robbins, he's the vice principal. He is over athletics. He and I are walking hand in hand, and it is just, hey, Coach, what can we do for you? Coach, what can we help you with? Coach, what can we do? And if you've never been to Central, hey, let me tell you, if you've never been to Central, you have to go to Central because the full Olympic-sized pool with the 3-meter board, two 3-meter boards, 2 7-meter boards, and a 10-meter diving platform, plus the swimming end. We have an indoor track facility with a jumper's pit in there. You can pole vault in here. We don't have any pole vaulters, but you can. You got, long jump, all that, triple, can do all that. 2 racquetball courts, okay? $80,000 weight room, fantastic. Unfortunately, we haven't been in it.
Yeah.
We are in it now.
Yeah.
We're in at 5:30 every morning. I have a core group of kids who have really become dedicated. They really enjoy exercise. They enjoy working out. They enjoy just the positive feedback, encouraging them. Coach, I can't do that. And I tell them all the time, don't tell me what you can't do because I'm going to tell you what you can do. And they're starting to hear that. The other thing they're hearing about is grades. I'm on them. We're not going to be the Central of the past. We're going to be different. Every kid is received a NCAA core calculator. So they have the courses. This is what you need. So don't tell me you're slept on.
Yeah.
What did you do?
Exactly.
What were your grades like? How can I shop you? What can I do to help you get out if you're not doing what you need to do academically? So, the big thing the kids say is secure the bag, right? I need to secure the bag. You see it on Twitter all the time. Hashtag secure the bag. They get that scholarly secure the bag. There's a little red backpack emoji. So I tell them this. Do you want to get a Ziploc bag? Do you want a Walmart bag? Do you want a Nike bag? Or do you want the Louis tote? Yeah. What your core GPA is, what your ACT score will help you determine what your financial aid is going to be. Right. So you decide what you want to do with your bag. How big do you want it? Do you want to not eat the last week of the month? You want to eat ramen the last week of the month? Or you want to eat out the last week of the month? I'll help you get there, but you've got to give me something. All you got to do is go to school. Just go to school. Go to school. Be present on time. We have a certain way we're going to carry ourselves, how we're going to address ourselves. And we have 4 core covenants that we have here at Central. It's love, accountability, ownership, and discipline. And the first thing is love. That's what these kids want.
That's all they need.
Yeah. Yep. You provide them a little bit of love, and it goes a long way for these kids because we all know where Central's at. We see Central on the news every night. We know where that neighborhood is. We're not going to shy away from that. But if you continue to give these kids love and support, it's amazing what they'll be willing to do for you. And it's only been a couple of weeks. We've had 6 lifting days because of how late the school year ran because of snow and all that. Right. And these kids have really, really worked hard in the weight room. They really bring an energy and an effort and seeing those smiles, seeing them congratulate each other, seeing them high-five each other. That's what's making this is an awesome experience right now.
And it's okay for a kid who has never lifted. These kids you're working with to come in the weight room and fail and not be able to bench 200 pounds right now.
Right. Well, we're not even benching right now. We're doing push-ups.
Yeah.
We're not even doing that. There's no straight bar bench going down. Yeah. We got to learn how to control our bodies first. Yeah. And we got to control our minds first.